अरे स्पेनिश लोग आ रही हैं।
टूरिस्ट गाइड गुरु स्पेनिश लोग चल चल चल।
सैमसंग का नया गुरु
Fucking hot. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so if there's any other harebrained travellers out there with a twisted flight path like mine, and you're passing through Moga, hard pass on the Royal Villa opposite the Taj Palace. Just don't do it. I've had worse, but steer clear. Steer clear of Moga. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm doing it a disservice, maybe it's alright, but I was having some frustrations, let's just say. But we got out of there this morning. We hit the road. It wasn't early. I had this fucking room that was like no windows, no AC, and not cool. But yeah, and then we were cruising through the Punjab, and it was just so hectic that I didn't stop, and now we're in the middle of flipping nowhere. There's someone just come over to have a look at what's going on. Yeah, so anyway, that's what we're up to. We're on this like desolate highway, and we are heading to Bikaner, I think that's where we're going. That's where the highway's going. It's about 250k away from here, and we're in the midday sun. It's fucking hot. Got sand in my teeth, so yeah, we're gonna hit the road. Hopefully we find somewhere to stop. I haven't stopped at all today. Haven't like had any food. Had a bottle of water from the place, but that's all I've had. So hopefully we find somewhere soon. We just pulled in a little town, I don't know where, and I'd been on the Ghost Highway for some time, and I don't know what the crack is, but I figured out at one of the toll gates in India, none of the tolls you pay for on a bike, so you slip past down the side, and this one looked more shut than the other, and I stopped and spoke to the guy, and he didn't speak English, but he indicated that bikes weren't allowed on the route. So I figured that's got something to do with why I haven't seen much traffic on there. Maybe it's restricted to goods vehicles or something. Don't know. But my fuel gauge had been blinking at me for ages, and it had been easily 80k since I had last seen an exit, fuel stop, shop, anything really, and I was starting to worry, but found an exit, pulled off and found this little spot, just fueled up about 100 yards down the road that way, and then come in for a little rest. It's a happening little spot really. I mean, we've had the boys on the tractor pull up, truckers pull up, we've got a boy having a sleep on the day bed over there, lovely. Yeah, against my better judgment, just chugged a litre of Mountain Dew. Don't really know why, I don't even like it, but maybe I was just confused and dehydrated or something, I don't know. But we're going to pack up and head to Bikaner. It's about 120 kilometres south of here, I think. And hopefully find somewhere to sleep. Hopefully somewhere a bit better than the Royal Villa. I could do with freshening up a bit, and yeah, that's the plan anyway. Might check in before then. Got a bit of rain on the horizon. I don't know, a little bit. I've had like a few little sprinklings of it. Well, I wouldn't say sprinkling, like just like a splash, just for like a minute, just getting some real heavy drops come down on you and then they stop. But we're properly in like desert now. That's why I was starting to worry a bit when I had no fuel and water, and I was on this ghost highway and fucking nothing about. And I had no water, no fuel, no food, no shelter. But we're alright. I knew it couldn't have been too far till salvation. So we're nicely hydrated, we've had a chat with the boys, and we're going to head off. So we're at our exit. It's been a bit of a doom scroll of blacktop today. So I'm pretty pleased for. I've been about 200 kilometers without using my horn, which words do not describe how fucking wonderful that is. But yeah, so big day. We pushed right into Rajasthan, which was the plan, and I think from here on out we're going to chill down a little bit, although it is fucking hot. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to just assume it's really hot unless I say otherwise, because it's fucking hot. Traffic's picked up a bit. As you can see, we got some bigger vehicles. I think it's because we're in close proximity to our destination, a big town. So yeah, it's been a bit of a blessing, this highway. Definitely no bikes allowed on here, but they were pretty cool with it when I turned up. They were like, oh yeah, off you go. No bikes, but go on then. Yeah, that's where we're at. We're gonna shoot into Bikaner, see if we can find some accommodation. I wouldn't mind somewhere that's... I'd actually push the boat out a little bit and get somewhere nice if I could find it. I want some laundry service. I want to freshen up, feel good, you know. Spend a couple of nights here if I can. It might not pan out that way. I've got no idea what this place is like or what's going on. We're going to find out. I was on that fucking highway, just like, what the fuck am I doing? Do you know what I mean? You just like, what on earth possessed me? And had a nice stop at that cafe or whatever you'd call it, road stop, and that proper cheered me up. I was good as gold after that. I think it was I was dehydrated, that's for sure, but the Mountain Dew, I think it's got caffeine in it, and I hadn't had any coffee or tea or anything today, and after having that Mountain Dew, I think it was the caffeine, proper pepped me up, and yeah, I was in a brilliant mood, so it was lovely. Yeah, really good stop, and yeah, here we are. We're in Bikaner. Went out and had a mooch before, and took some nighttime shots. Lost and found. In the lost department, ND filter. And hat. I lost my hat, so I'm going to keep an eye out for some headwear. Could do with some headwear. And found department. Nothing. Haven't found nothing. Nothing physical anyway. So yeah, that's where we're at. ND filter, I ain't gonna find one of those out here. I've got a workaround, but the workaround is not brilliant. So I have to say I was a bit miffed about the ND filter. But yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, we got stuff on charge. Battery for camera. It's charging. This is my charging system. It's just this one USB, so everything has its turn. ABC, always be charging, right? So yeah, charging camera, battery. Then next will come my phone probably. I don't use the phone much, so it doesn't tend to get much heavy usage with the battery. And then, oh no, actually, the iPad will come next. Because from the iPad, in a pinch, I can charge other devices from it. It's pretty nifty in that way. So yeah, that's where we're at. We've got shit everywhere. I've got the map. This is what we're going from. So don't lose that. I've lost the map before. That was fucking annoying. Yeah, I don't want to know anything else in the lost department. Yeah, that's where we're at.